Hi, my name is Angelina, and I've started posting on this YouTube about a season ago, and I stopped. I don't know why. I maybe wasn't seeing immediate results, and I have this thing about me. My greatest strength is my discipline, my ability to stay consistent, but it's a paradox because when I don't see immediate results right away, if I'm diving into something new, I will put way too much pressure on myself, causing myself great anxiety and overwhelming feelings of emotion that honestly make me feel like my soul is about to collapse in on itself. And my mind creates this whirlpool of immense suffering. And immediately to quash that suffering, I want to give up, to resort back to the comfort of the peace that I have in my heart with my life currently. But it's also a really beautiful thing because I always have this hunger for growth and evolution. And I'm just discovering all these things about myself. I think that the more I do it, it's starting to become sort of an addiction to getting better. But to get through that one part of that emotional turmoil is so hard and it's so overbearing every single time. For anybody who's struggling with the same thing, I just want to say, keep going. Keep going until you break the wall. Keep going until you find yourself on the other side of that limiting emotion. How do you do it? How do you keep going? Because sometimes the emotion gets so strong that you almost feel like you're going to die. No exaggeration. The way you do it is emotional release and regulation, deep breathing, meditating. Joe Dispenza meditations are really what I gravitate to, but any of your choice. Praying to God. You don't feel immediate relief when you pray to God all the time, but small, daily, consistent action changes everything. And you just have to remind yourself that all these successful people, maybe not all of them, but a majority of successful people you see that have made it in their field, in their endeavors, they started out just like you and I right now. They started out with nothing, no results in reality to cement in their minds that they will be successful. You just have to take action. Sometimes I get frustrated when I hear people say that because you immediately get defensive and say, well, you don't know how it feels. You don't know what emotion it brings to try something and not be good at it, or to face rejection or public humiliation. I'm an emotional person, as you can tell. But you only have one life to live. You're going to live your life based on what other people think. Most people are just struggling to get through the day themselves because they can't face who they really are and what they've been through. A lot of people hate themselves. And it's a really sad thing. I don't blame them. We have no control over how our circumstances shape us growing up. But one thing I know for sure is that my 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old self would never even waste any of her precious energy focusing on what other people think about her. And one of the greatest accomplishments that I will ever do in my life, God willing, is to be a mom and to have children of my own. And I never for a second want them to doubt themselves. Question their worth, question their abilities and their potential. I have to do it first. You have to do it first. If you want to create a generational shift, you have to do it first. No matter what you've been told about your potential or that you should play it small or play it safe, you weren't meant for that. You were meant for more. You were meant for a greater future. You were meant for a greater life. So everything that you want, is on the other side of this pain. It's on the other side of this struggle. Sorry, let me get myself together here. And people will say it's not that deep. But everything in this life is that deep. We are beyond physical beings here. The world that you see around you is just a reflection of your internal world. Everything that you see is a reflection of your internal world. All that you see is you. So what are you going to make life? What are you going to make of this life? I want to keep posting. I was really afraid to start posting on my Instagram for months at a time because I was afraid of judgment. So I was just posting on TikTok for a little bit where nobody knew me, right? It's playing it safe. But I'm so over it. I don't even know the people in my past anymore. Don't be afraid to cut off old relationships and be yourself. Stay true to you because all you really have in this life is yourself. So I'm going to keep speaking my mind and sharing my ideas. And if this resonates with you and it inspires you to take steps in the direction that you want your life to go, I'm so, so happy because that's really all I want to do is I want to inspire people and motivate people to take actions in their own life if they really, really desire something, or even if they don't even know what they're passionate about or what they desire, just to start that internal reflection, that internal journey. That's the first step. Learning about yourself, learning about you, healing, self-healing. I've overcame some really hard things in the past, but I'm not special. I am special. I love myself, but what I'm saying is everybody is special. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody that you see that they put on plaster on the screens and they show people looking perfect and all the perfect clothes. We live in a weird time where everybody has to look perfect. It's so weird because most of these people are soulless and they hate themselves. You can, and I just want to tell you that you can be the difference in your immediate world. And it's like a ripple effect. It affects people around you when you heal and you raise your vibration and you're not weighed down by demonic spirits that cause you grief and anxiety and shame and guilt. And you're happy and you're joyous and you're grateful for life. And you have this love and this passion for life, right? You can help people just by walking down the road and sharing your light and smiling and saying hello authentically and not just a morning, like robots. What are we, robots? So many robotic people in the world, and I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying we are beyond the physical flesh. These spirits, these demons, latch onto people's soul and drag them down, and people experience personal hell on this earth. I just want to leave you with this. I want to tell you that no matter the result, keep putting out your ideas, your creative mind, your soul. We live in this world now where we can turn on the camera and we can share hope and inspiration and connect with people. We can change the world. You can't tell me that we can't. You just can't, because if you live in a higher vibration, you do it every day by showing up authentically and joyous and grateful. So go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. What are you waiting for? Go. Peace.